In this video, I'm going to show you the David Austin rose. Use two different tips for this, and you should have a fairly stiff frosting to do the middle part because it's standing straight up. So we start with a flat ice cupcake. I'm just going to move that aside. The first tip is a 124K. It's a straight and very narrow tip, as you see. There actually is a wider end, but it's hard to see. You want to make sure that your frosting is well blended so that you don't get any lumps stuck in there. So you start in the middle of your cupcake, and we want to do a 5-point star. So you want to squeeze it out, having it straight up very carefully, because it will easily flop. Point number 2. Point 3. And point 5. So there is your center. I'm just going to wipe off the tip. And you want to follow these lines of the stars very carefully. Because you want to try to keep that star shape in the middle. So there's the first round. It may get a little messy, but it will still have a nice look to it. So we still have our 5 points there. Just going to wipe off the tip again. So you want to do this a few times around. So I'm going to do another one. So, and I will do one more. So the star look has now sort of become a flower. So the next tip you want to use is the 122, the curved petal tip, and you want to keep the wide end of the tip against the cupcake with the pointed tip upwards. So this, you're going to go from petal to petal. In the start, curve it a little bit to cover the edges, and then as you're working around, your petals you'll open them up a little more, and by opening up, you sort of slightly angle the tip outwards, and you'll make the petals longer. So start here, just do it. Slight curve, little rainbow, and then the next petal, you start in the middle of the first one, and they do have a slight curve there. So there's your first round. Then again, start in the middle of the petal before. A bit of a curve. So you want to start to get a little bit of space in between. So you can start to open up your tip a little bit. So angle the tip outwards, but still keep your curve in there, petal for petal. And there is your David Austin rose.